What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Elon Musk, if you really think about him and what he's meant to entrepreneurship and the Tesla and the innovation, number one, the guy, he's very, very smart. I believe he graduated like top of his class in like mathematics and physics. And he dropped out of Stanford PhD program in physics to go into entrepreneurship. And he's an excellent entrepreneur, very smart. He picks up on things quite rapidly. He's an innovator in the business. And I think that, you know, many of us feel that if we had his money, if we had what it is that he had, life for us would be so much better, so much easier. And many people think that, you know, if you have the red pill plus money and it's a dual threat, and the red pill, I try to teach guys, it just makes you aware. Okay? But the situation is this: the only way to not get screwed over by women is to not date them. Okay? It's like being a boxer, right? The only way you can not get hit is to not step in the boxing ring, because you can be aware that you can get hit. It just probably maybe softens up the blow a little bit if you can kind of brace yourself, but you get hit. And I want guys to understand that about dating. The longer you date, the more you date, you deal with women, you're vulnerable to being hurt. You're vulnerable to getting in your feelings. You're vulnerable to that because you're human. All right? And just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean that you don't go through the same bullshit that normal guys do. What it may mean though is that you might deal with a different caliber of woman. You might have more options, but you still have more options to be disappointed. And after all, once women find out who you are, they find out that, you know, they're no longer intimidated by your money or intimidated by your wealth. They're gonna, you know, if you're not careful, they can still treat you like anybody else. And here's the issue that we're seeing with Mr. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is, he has a child by this, I would say, this weird lady. Her name is, I don't know, last name is Grimes or whatever. And she's a very peculiar looking person. I don't really know much about her. She kind of scares me. But they have a kid together. What they're saying now is that they're semi-separated. They still love each other. They see each other infrequently and on great terms. Sometimes they live together, but they sleep in different rooms. Okay? And you know, he has SpaceX, he has Tesla, and sometimes they hang out, but they have a healthy co-parenting situation. All right? What does this tell me? If they're sleeping in separate rooms, they're semi-separated, it's his way of saying, I don't fuck with her no more. The only reason why I'm dealing with her is because she has my kid. Other than that, if I didn't have the kid with her, I would not deal with her. And this is the reason why he's probably never going to get married. Okay? If I didn't have a baby by her, I wouldn't deal with her. Okay? Because I'm already not sleeping with her. What does that tell me? It tells me that either he could have spoiled her too much, which is very possible. Okay? Or what? That, you know, either he spoiled her too much, or he let his foot off the gas, all right, and maintaining his masculine frame, or she changed once the baby came. He's already a busy person, you know, and you're probably getting that, you know, day music or sad music. Well, why don't you, you know, take more time off of me and the baby, you know, and start changing up. And the reality is that when a guy like Elon Musk is like, you know, in his late 40s, as a man, when you get in your 40s, who you are typically is late 30s. You're gonna pretty much be that kind of man for the rest of your life. There's some changes and all that, but how you see the world typically is how you see it. You're not gonna really be changing over people. And it's something about her that he felt that changed. And he's tired of her. Okay? He just wants it to be over with. He's a billionaire. He can't come out and say that, hey, she's getting on my nerves. He can't say that. You know? And any little thing, she may have some dirt on him or anything like that. She may, so he has to play it safe. He's stuck in a position that it's hard for him to get out of. So he's taking care of her. He's spending money on her. But for Elon Musk, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Here we have another billionaire. We just seen Jeff Bezos, gone. Bill Gates, divorce, gone. Elon Musk, break up. What is this telling, guys? Your pursuits in financial assistance and all of that, okay? It means nothing if you get with the wrong chick. And sometimes women can be right for the season. It happens like that. Sometimes, it's just like kind of like Rajon Rondo. The 2 years ago when the Lakers won the championship, he was the right guy for that team. Next season, they got rid of his ass. He went somewhere else. It's life sometimes. Sometimes relationships wear their course. All right. And a lot of times, I hate to say this and it sounds crazy, but the reality is this, guys. You're gonna get more long-term, life-term relationships dealing with business partners. I'm gonna say this, okay? Your business partners, your skill sets, women, you can't really depend usually. Now, there are some good women out there that I can say, right? I'm pretty sure. But you can't risk your life on gambling on your relationships with women romantically. Okay? Because one thing about Elon Musk is like, listen, hey, the business is gonna come first. He knows he's done with her. He would like for her to really be gone. But he made a mistake, right? He had, the lady kind of probably, she isn't what he thought she was, right? And I feel bad for the guy because the shit happens. It happens, guys. And if it can happen to Elon Musk, if it can happen to Bill Gates, if it can happen to Jeff Bezos, the Warren Buffetts of the world have been divorced. It can happen to you. All right? Money doesn't make things easier with women per se. It makes you easier to get in the door, but it won't keep you. Okay? Women get past that door and they look at you for who you are. It don't matter about the money anymore. If you don't get rid of them when they start tripping, you start saying out. Get rid of them quick. Okay? Signs of showing dysfunctionality, problems, out. Out. In my obsidian voice. Get them out of there. Why are you wasting your time? Out, 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 out. You don't do the right thing? Out. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye. You're gone. Out. Okay? Okay? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Zone. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains all-time high.